Are you not entertained? First and 10 at the 12. Come on, Jalen. Be smart. Be smart. They just jumped. Hurts up the middle. Hurts. Hurts. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. They win. They win. They win. They win. They win. I'm losing it. They win. As a game winner. Touchdown. That's what Dak can't do. That's what Dak can't do. We good. We win. Dallas still stinks. King Dingbat here, and welcome to the Victory Celebration Room, better known as my garage. Wait, rerun. Where we come out to smoke a stogie every time the Eagles win, which is just about every single week. Now, we can't smoke in the house because if we do, the wife will double moonwalk my ass, and you'll find me in a gutter somewhere laying in my own blood and piss and urine and piss and urine the same thing. But who cares? We can't have that. So we have to come out here in the 30-something degree weather and smoke a cigar. And I gotta tell you, I wouldn't have it any other way. And we are smoking again because the Eagles are 10-1 and also have clinched a playoff berth. That's right, a playoff berth. Now, as you guys know, as I usually do, we dedicate a cigar to any player who we thought deserves it, any of our MVPs. And I got some I'm going to mention. If I miss some out, just let me know. But here's who I want to dedicate this cigar to. 1, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. He's unreal, man. He is unreal. I've never seen anything like it. The guy, as the game gets deeper and deeper in the game, and you get into the fourth quarter, in that championship quarter, he just puts the team on his back and wins. MVP. This is for him. DeAndre Swift. He got the offense going. They need to use him more. He gets a cigar. DeVonta Smith. Huge day. He gets a cigar. Zacchaeus Akamanis, we call Oz. He gets a cigar. Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott is also ridiculously clutch. I don't know how he made that field goal. That's like Adam Vinatieri, crap, whatever the hell, the kicker for the Patriots back in the day. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Jalen Carter blocking a field goal. Big day on defense for him. And also Jordan Davis. I thought Jordan Davis was a beast. And that hustle and never quit chase down of Josh Allen forced a third down, which caused them to have to kick a field goal in overtime instead of trying to score a touchdown to win. He deserves it. Anybody else I'm missing? Them too. But with that, let's light this bad boy up for all of them. I love it. Boy, Cowboy fans hate this sound. Because it's the sound of Philly 500 lighting his cigar and the Cowboys season going down the drain. Tastes so good. Tastes so good when it hits your lips. That's the truth. What a mother humping game. Wow. 10-1. Listen, at this point, I don't know what you can say. Every week this team is going to be in a tight game. Every week this team is going to do things that we don't like, especially Brian Johnson, which I don't want to talk a ton about him tonight. There'll be plenty of time for that during the week. But every week you know that the Eagles are going to pull it out. Let me tell you, right off the bat, I now believe that Jalen Hurts is the most clutch quarterback in Eagles history, at least from what I've seen. My favorite quarterback of all time is Randall Cunningham, but Jalen Hurts is more clutch. Donovan McNabb, he may be considered by people the best franchise quarterback of all time. Jalen Hurts is more clutch. Michael Vick had his moments. Jalen Hurts is more clutch. Carson Wentz. Jalen Hurts is more clutch. You want to say, all right, Nick Foles. What about Nick Foles? Nick Foles has his moments. big moments, but he hasn't done it as much and as consistently as Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts doesn't miss anything. I say Jalen Hurts is the most clutch quarterback in Eagles history. He's 14-0 against teams with winning records, okay? The Bills came in with a winning record. The guy is amazing, simply amazing. My wife's uterus better be ready because of Jalen Hurts. You know, Lane Johnson, he goes out, he's inactive. He wakes up this morning with what? A hurt groin. That's right. He had a hurt groin. How did he get a hurt groin in his sleep? Think about it. How did he get a hurt groin in his sleep? I know what he did. He was making babies. He was doing matrimonial duties with the wife. And he hurt his groin. Well, just like Lane Johnson, when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be limping. Because I'm going to have a hurt groin. I'm going to hurt my groin tonight, make triplets. Yeah. I love when the Eagles win. It's go time. I already limping. Get ready for hurt my groin tonight. What a win. My God. I think Jalen Hurts, they need to start giving, and they won't, but it's time to give Jalen Hurts his proper due. Well, he's doing what no other quarterback can do. He's beating Patrick Mahomes in the clutch. He's beating Josh Allen in the clutch. He's beating everybody you put in front of him. He does, and I don't get it. I've never seen a guy who could play so bad in the first half and then just turn it on. He just turns it on in the second half. It's unbelievable. The guy had 5 total touchdowns tonight, 3 throwing, 2 rushing. It's unbelievable. And one of them was a game winner. It's crazy. I'm besides, but I mean, you just have to appreciate it sometimes, you know? And listen, I know that you have a lot of complaints about Brian Johnson. I know a lot of you guys would like to see him gone. I'm not going to say I even disagree with you, but it is what it is at this point. You know, it is what it is. And I got to tell you, why DeAndre Swift gets 3 carries in the first half is besides me. You know, and then you don't run to the left. Like, no Lane Johnson, so you run it to the right. You run up the middle, run to the right. The whole first half, we're going, run Swift to the left. Run behind Mulata and Dickerson. What are you doing? They didn't do it. In the second half, they do it. DeAndre Swift breaks a 40-something yard run. And after that, it was like that one run got the offense going. And then after that, it was just like Jalen Hurts just went to work. It was like Jalen Hurts left that other person in the locker, and it was a whole new person. It was crazy to me. Crazy. It's like the closer the game gets to being over, the more of a clutch situation that you need your quarterback. He's just like, get on my back. Get on my back. And then he goes and he does it. Pass to A.J. Brown. Great pass to DeVonta Smith, who had a great game. And then, of course, the pass to Oz, he rolls out left. He's telling them, people say, oh, this lucky. No, I wasn't lucky. You watch. He rolls out. He stops. He tells them, go to the end zone. He does. He throws it. Perfect pass. Touchdown. I don't know Quez Watkins catches that. But it was a great catch. That was a catch of the game as far as I'm concerned. And it's like, boom, all of a sudden the Eagles are back in it. Different team. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Every week this is what happens. I've never seen anything like it. You know, are we going to continue this? I don't know. I think if they would make some adjustments in the first half, they wouldn't have this problem. For example, if you would run Swift a little more in the first and second quarter, get him a little into the game the whole first half, I think you'd be better off. Nobody expects the Eagles to come out running the ball. Come out running the ball next week. If you do that, the 49ers will be shocked. They won't know what hit them. That's what they need to do. But they need to fix and make adjustments. They need to fix things, yes. But my God, I just never seen anything like it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. Unbelievable. Can you see Christmas lights up? Yeah, people are putting them up. I'm still working on it. I got some stuff hung up here and around, but it's about halfway. I spent 4 hours untangling Christmas lights the other day. So I'm still working. I'm not turning it on until it's all done, but I'll have to do it during the week because I have to go to work tomorrow. Had all week off. It was so great. Now we gotta go back to work. Sucks. But week of Christmas, the 21st, through the whole Christmas, I'm off. So just gotta make it till then. These cigars taste good. 10-1. We're in the playoffs. And listen, we'll get into San Francisco probably on Tuesday. And that's going to be a big game because I see this game, I see the 49ers game maybe differently than a lot of people. But the way I see the 49ers game is if you beat the 49ers, the Dallas game don't mean shit. Don't mean shit. Because if you beat the 49ers, they've got 4 losses, you got a tiebreaker on them, they ain't catching you. Now, if you also are 2 games up going into Dallas, that means if Dallas beats you, they're still a full game behind you. And what's the schedule remaining for the Eagles after that? Seattle, win. Giants, win. Arizona, win. And then Giants. The Eagles are going to win at least the next 3 or 4. Dallas can't put up. So, to me, this 49ers game may not officially clinch it, but it's pretty much a wrap after the beating of 49ers. That's how big that game's going to be this week. If you lose the 49ers and then you lose to Dallas, now you're in a battle. You have a 3-way tie for first place. So you have to battle. You have to win that 49ers game. And then it's home sailing. Get ready, get that bye week sewed up, and get your guys rested. What a game. DeVonta Smith was awesome today. Guy had 2 games where he had 2 99-yard games. That sucked. Comes back, finally goes over 100. Big touchdown by DeVonta Smith. Thought he was great. You know, they're really trying to take A.J. Brown out of it, and it's going to open up things for DeVonta Smith. It's also going to open up things for Dallas Goedert once he comes back. But I think you need to run the ball earlier. I do. I think you need to run the ball earlier. I think you blow these teams out. If they play 64 minutes, Buffalo has no chance. No chance, you know. And I like Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen, I mean, he's got an incredible arm. Some of the throws he makes. Some of those guys drop the ball because he throws so damn hard. But, man, he's a hell of a player. He was able to make plays. And you know what the difference is? The difference is that Josh Allen didn't score a touchdown in overtime, and Jalen Hurts did. And now Josh Allen loses to another top-notch college quarterback in an overtime situation. That's it. He's got to get past that. Jalen Hurts, he just keeps rolling. Beat Patrick Mahomes. Beat Josh Allen. I mean, he's beating everybody you put in front of him. At what point do they give him the proper respect he deserves? 5 touchdowns tonight, and especially coming off a bad half. It's unbelievable. Now, we got to worry. We got to figure out what's going on with Cunningham. He got hurt. Do they go out and get Leonard and get him in there? Apparently, he's been visiting Dallas on Tuesday. Why? Why would you even waste his time? Just get him here. We need him signed. He's gonna have more impact on the Eagles than he is on Dallas. So we'll see. But the Eagles need to worry about that. You know, that blitz, that last third down play by Allen, Davis turned the wrong way. He kind of had to throw it a little early because of the pressure. The Eagles brought a blitz, and they were bringing it up the middle, too. And he had to get rid of it at that time, which was great. And I think it caused the incompletion. If he can hold it a second longer, let him turn around in his run, it might be a touchdown. But Eagles win again. I don't know what to say. I've never seen the Eagles team do this. I mean, I've seen Randall do some crazy comebacks. I've seen McNabb have some. I've seen Vic have classic ones. I mean, I've seen those guys that do it at times, but I've never seen it to this level. It's just like Jalen Hurts is so mentally strong that it's like once it's the fourth quarter, he's like, just get on my back. Let's go. And he comes up big. Got to give the guy a lot of credit. What can you say? It's unbelievable. Are we not entertained? Are we not entertained? That's the question. Because I'm entertained like hell. Especially seeing Barcobes cry. Barcobes was so bad. He's losing it. I told you, he ain't going to make it through the year. The crazy meltdowns are coming. They're coming. And this Eagles team, they just got to keep going, keep winning, keep getting better. Now, we're going to get Lane. They're saying Lane should be back for the 49ers game. And I think they held him out, especially precautionary, because it's an AFC team. Let's face it. In terms of tiebreaker, this game doesn't really help you, okay? It's good to get a win, but other than a win or a loss, tiebreaker format, it doesn't help you, okay? You need division wins, you need conference wins or conference losses. That's what's going to kill. That's what's going to kill Dallas in the end. They got 3 conference losses. The Eagles got none. 49ers only got 1, but if the Eagles beat them, then they're done. So just got to keep doing what you're doing. You're 2 games up on everybody, and you got to win next week. I wish we'd keep Kelly Green out all the time. I think the Kelly Green's magical. I do. It would be awesome. Oh, man. I already started on the Christmas movies. That's all I do. Christmas and eggnog the last few days. You know, they're doing, you know how they do the Christmas story every Christmas Eve? Right? And I don't watch Christmas Story until Christmas Eve. And I'll watch it a couple times, you know, while it's on Christmas Eve. And just have it as like noise in the background. But now they're doing Elf 24 hours tonight. Right now, I think they got National Lampoon's The Christmas Vacation 24. Like they're doing all these 24-hour stuff. I don't know if I like that. I just like that on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Shout out to Jalen Carter. Blocking that field goal was huge. That won us the game, blocking that field goal. Unbelievable play by Jalen Carter. Jordan Davis, man, shout out to him. I thought Jordan Davis played such a great game. And he'll never get the credit because it doesn't rack up in stats. But that overtime where Allen's scrambling and he is running, and the play he got hurt, Jordan Davis got hurt on. I mean, Jordan Davis, by him hustling like that, really forced Allen to not be able to turn up field and go out of bounds. Instead of running and getting a first down, it became 3rd down, which then became an incompletion, and they had to kick a field goal. Shout out to Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter are beasts. They're beasts. And you gotta love the hustle. Gotta love the hustle of Jordan Davis. You just do. Yeah, guy is awesome. I mean, listen, every week in games like this, there's going to be reasons for you to complain. What is that in the sky? I don't see anything. I'm looking for a red light. Okay, I see it. Okay, I see the beacon. Once you see the beacon, the red flash, you know that it's human. You know, it's when it has no beep. And then it does weird things like this. All sorts of crazy shit. And then it comes over you and it hums. It's just like, it sounds like, you ever, especially it's out there, they have these little electric boxes outside from your house. And, come on, light, turn on. And those things, and those little electric boxes, sometimes you can hear them humming, the electricity humming. I've heard UFOs go over your head. Like big triangles, and then you just hear that like electromagnetic, that electric field type thing. You can hear that. It's just like a hum. There's no other noise, but it sounds like you're sitting next to one of those, when we were in Jersey growing up, they had every house, like every couple houses had them in front of the house. So we used to sit on those things and play tag and all sorts of stuff. But they would have like an electrical hum to them. That's what they sound like sometimes. I've heard triangles two times. The last one I saw was on Christmas Eve. I was out looking at the lights, and across the street, and I was just looking at the house lights, and this big-ass triangle. I mean, this thing must have been, at least 2 buses from wing to wing. Just went over the house, probably 100 feet up, and it was just doing this, and it was no lights, nothing, but you could hear the hum, and you could see it in there. I was close enough that I could see it. Freaky. Now I don't think that's like alien. I think that's human. I think that's military. But where did they get the technology from? I don't know. They didn't get it from the Dallas Cowboys because they stink. Who knows where they got it? But I don't know. I'm going off on this, but I'm telling you what. This is one of those games. This had to be. I thought the Chiefs game was game of the year, but I think you have to put this game up as game of the year. No, is this not game of the year? Oh my God, this was an incredible game. The Eagles are never out of it. That's the lesson. They're never ever out of it. Did you guys see? I think it was Barstool, right? I think Barstool showed that one of the defensive tackles, the interior guys for the Bills, trying to start fight with the Eagles fans, talking shit. He comes up over them. Do you guys see that? Man, the Bills were rattled. They gave us their best shot. They gave it everything they had in a must-win game, and it just wasn't good enough. Jalen Hurts just said, nah. I'm going to put this team in my back. And it's unbelievable. Yeah, and you know, all we hear is now, the Eagles get away with all the calls, No. Eagles are driving, right? They're down 3. They're moving the ball. Maybe they scored before overtime. What the frig is that? Right? And Jason Kelce gets called offside or false start. I thought the second one was really weak. Then he gets called for it again. They put them in every situation to give the Bills a win, and we yet still go out there and kick a 59. How does Jake Elliott kicks a 59-yarder? But it's not just that it's 59 yards. It's that it's pouring rain and windy. You saw the flags. The flags were flopping like this. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know that he can make this. I don't know he's going to make this 59-yard kick in this weather. I really thought that it was going to be too tough. I did, and I thought it was going to be a shame, and I was going to feel bad for Kelce because of those penalties. And he makes it. At that point, if you're Buffalo, you're going, what the frig do we got to do with this team? Then they get the ball first, and they go down, and they have a chance to score a touchdown. They have to kick a field goal. And I tell you what, now I was asking this in my screen. I don't know if in overtime, if I almost want to kick it off or I want to get the ball first, because if you get the ball first and you go down the field and you're in a position, let's say it's 3rd and 3 and you don't get it, you have to kick the field goal. Now you're up 3, but a touchdown beats you. You get no comeback at it, and the field goal ties it up. So at least if you get the ball second, then all you need is a field goal to win. So it's like, I don't know what's best, but when you have to stop and kick the field goal there like the Bills did, that's bad. That's bad for them. You know, and then the Eagles, they get the ball. Hurts does his thing. I thought he made a big 3rd down pass to DeVonta Smith that kept the drive alive on 3rd and 4. And then DeAndre Swift once again set up everything. Great run, gets us down, to the 10-9. And then, 2 play later, Jalen Hurts runs it in for a touchdown, game over. It's the way it goes. I think that if Brian Johnson could do one thing, it would be to phase Kenneth Gainwell out. Make sure Swift is playing in the first quarter. He's getting carries and stuff in the second quarter. Spread it out. You don't have to overkill him, but spread it out, because the Eagles' offense, DeAndre Swift, time in and time out, gets this offense going. It electrifies this offense. It just does. He just gets us going. That big 40-yard run, it was huge for us. It was absolutely huge. Man, I'll tell you what. I got more gray hair on my head tonight. I definitely gained some gray hair after this game. This season's taking years of my life. But we keep winning. And we clinched the playoff. We clinched the playoff spot. Just over way through the season, we're clinched. Now we're going for that number 1 seed. Get that number 1 seed locked up as soon as possible and start resting these guys. That's what they got to do. Here's the truth. When other fan bases can only say that you win because of the refs, that means they have nothing left. You understand? We're winning. They have nothing left. They have no more excuses. There's nothing more that they can say. Do you know the difference between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott is? Do you want to know? This game. This game is the perfect example of what you get from Jalen Hurts and you don't get from Dak Prescott. And I don't care if Cowboys fans think I'm just trolling or I'm just saying it. I truly believe that with all my heart. I don't believe Dak Prescott can win in these situations. He hasn't shown that he could. Jalen Hurts feeds off these situations. It's what gets him going. I almost feel like he's like, first quarter, whatever. Second quarter. I know he's not, but it's almost like, second. Wake me up midway through the third quarter, fourth quarter. Then let me know, and then it's time, and he goes in. It's like, we're gonna kick your ass now. Boom, and he does it. He's a machine. He's awesome. Guy is awesome. Guy clear as day is the MVP. Clear as day. It's not even close. Man, I'm getting a lot of people asking me, Jake Elliott or David AKERS? And that's a really good question. I still put AKERS ahead of Elliott. He did it longer. Plus, AKERS was the greatest onside kicker, field goal kicker I've ever seen. I've never seen an onside kicker who would get so much. What the hell's that? Plane. Shut up, kids. Go to school. You hear those kids down the street? Chris played. Man, Mark Holmes was so pissed. He was so pissed. I really believe if Michael Anthony wears the fitness walks by, Marco was gonna crack him one because boy, he thought he had us. He was so giddy when Lane Johnson was out. He was so giddy. He thought we were gonna lose that game, and nah. We win it. And once again, Cowboys rely on other people. Eagles take care of the Niners next week. And that's it. It's it. That NFC is pretty much locked up. For all intents and purposes. Doesn't matter what you do in Dallas. If you do beat Dallas, then great. If you don't beat Dallas, you're still one game up. You got Seattle, the Giants, Arizona, and the Giants. We ain't losing those games. So this San Francisco game is huge. It's huge for us. And plus, not to mention, I don't think Dallas has beaten Buffalo in Buffalo. I don't believe Dallas, especially Buffalo, needs this win. They can't afford to lose more games. I don't believe they're beating Miami. I don't believe they're beating Detroit. So I think they have at least 3 more losses, probably going to lose to us. That's 4. So yeah, just take care of San Francisco and you're done. San Francisco loses us. They have 4 losses. That means they're 3 games back. Plus, we have tiebreak on them because of head-to-head. Pause. And then, boom, you're good. So this 49ers game, in my opinion, essentially ends the NFC conference next week. Just by the numbers and who the Eagles play, it's going to be very hard to catch the Eagles if they beat the Niners. This is the Cowboys fans' last chance. They have to put it all in the 49ers. Good luck with that. I don't believe there's a team in the league that can beat us. I mean, I don't. I believe we're better than everybody. I believe we could beat anybody. We beat some of the best quarterbacks. Going to Kansas City, winning in Kansas City, to me, that's everything you need to know. This is the best team in football. They have been all year. They have been for, 29, 30 straight weeks. And hopefully they'll start getting the credit that they deserve. Holy crap, my microphone's about to go out. Our microphone's about to go out. We still have to do the post-credit scene. So, yeah, my wife's probably, hopefully your uterus is ready because it's baby making time. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision, baby. We're all just living in it. Oh, you're still here? Good. I got a little bit of juice left, maybe a little bit. We'll see how long. If the sound cuts out, it's the sound cutting out. I'm not coming back, but it is what it is. I love this year. I love this time of year. I do. I love the lead up to Christmas, have a week off at Christmas. Hopefully the Eagles will be clinching everything. And I got to tell you, I want to see Kelly Green again. I want to see Kelly Green. I want to see it. I want to see Kelly Green. I want to see Darius Leonard become an Eagle this week. I'm telling you, when I was in line at Best Buy on Black Friday, and when they cut Derek Barnett, I had this, I don't want to say it in case my kid's here, but I had this thing my kids want. And, you know, I had to go up there. They had to open up a thing and give it to me to take it. And then this long line I'm waiting in, and I'm going, damn, what am I going to do? I have to go home and make a video. So I went to the second aisle, and I got down bottom, and I stuck it in there, and I hit it, and I ran out, went, did the video, posted, then went back to the store, and I went down and looked, and it was there, and I got it. So we did what we had to do, but I love this time of year. A lot of eggnog drinking time. I didn't drink eggnog today. I'm not trying to gain too much weight too quick. We're not even in December yet, but I'm feeling good. Ho, 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 mother humpers. With that said, I'm going to go smoke a stogie. The rest of it, then it's time to get this video up. Denzel Washington. Oh, yeah. Dallas still stinks. Denzel Washington out.
Oh, God. No. I want to be like the Eagles.